Back in January I made a comment about Contraband in my review of Warhorse. This is what I said. Seems like this year in the UK we're not getting the January leftover movies until February or March time, so whilst you guys are watching Contraband and Joyful Noise, I get to review Shame and Warhorse. Get in! Well, it's my turn to review it now, and guess what? It was great! There's been a trend lately of Hollywood remaking contemporary foreign films. I get so worked up about this, they shouldn't be necessary. The originals are great already, and if people are too lazy to read subtitles, then they don't deserve to watch them. And I especially hate it when critics justify the remakes by admitting to not watching the originals. If hardcore movie geeks haven't seen them, then what hope do I have for the rest of the world? Well, here's a confession for you. Until just this minute, I had no idea that Contraband was a remake of a contemporary Icelandic film called Reykjavik Rotterdam. I know now because I did my research before making this video. I'm a professional, and to be fair, I don't think many others knew it either. I'm not trying to excuse myself here, I'm just saying. The question is, now that I've seen the remake, do I still want to see the original? Abso-fucking-lutely I do. This film really surprised me. I heard all sorts of things about it being convoluted and boring, and after all, it was a January movie. I had really high hopes that this film might be the first to receive less than 4 out of 6 stars on my Movie Mentalist channel. It's been a strangely good year so far, and I'm beginning to get predictable with my 4 and 5 star ratings. But that's the only reason I was let down by this movie. Contraband is an intelligent, unpredictable thriller that keeps you absorbed from beginning to end. Given the film's origins, Icelander Baltasar Kormákur was perhaps a natural choice for the director's chair. He flexes his cynical muscles in Contraband, filling his world with criminals and backstabbers. Nevertheless, it's colourful and fully realised. The dark underbellies of New Orleans and Panama are rich with interesting characters and fraught with danger. It captures the imagination. Mark Wahlberg plays Chris Faraday, a legendary smuggler who's retired from the business to become a family man with a legit job. When his brother-in-law gets into trouble with the local drug lord, played by Giovanni Ribisi, it's up to Faraday to bail him out.
I was running something, and I dumped the package.
When I stop doing runs, you promised me you're gonna stay out of this.
They're gonna kill me.
They're not gonna kill you.
Thus ensues a high-speed race against the clock to smuggle something back into the country that would be worth enough to appease the malicious gangster. That's right, it's a smuggling film, not a heist film, as some people may have led you to believe. Everything that could go wrong does go wrong. And part of the beauty of this is how Faraday rolls with the punches in a convincing way. Mark Wahlberg may not be the most glamorous or versatile of actors, but he's always believable and a lot of fun to watch. He's done a lot of television lately, and it's great to see him on shows like Boardwalk Empire and Entourage, but we all know he really belongs on the big screen. He puts in a solid performance here without ever really exerting himself. He's great at telling people what to do, and his charisma comes in the form of this natural, down-to-earth type of leadership. It's the characters around him that really set the show on fire. Ribisi is nauseating as the slimeball drug lord. You spend half the film wishing that someone would kick him in his smug little face, and the other half watching people do exactly that.
I was hoping you understand it's family. Maybe we could work something out.
I'll give you 2 weeks. If not, I'm gonna come after the both of you. I'll come asking your wife for it, your kid.
You think you're the only guy with a gun?
Kate Beckinsale does well in a rather understated role as Faraday's wife. The part isn't really deserving of her talents, but I'm not going to complain, I enjoyed it for what it was. J.K. Simmons rocks the cock. I can't actually tell you who the standout actor/character is, because it would give away one of the film's more significant twists. There's one particular character in this film that's so twisted it's sickening, and it's this particular role that had my stomach in knots and my heart in my throat. Without this character, the film wouldn't have half its intensity. I only wish the writers had explored it a bit more and provided more backstory so we could better understand the decisions he makes. That's Contraband's biggest problem. There's a twist every minute, and whilst everything that happens is perfectly feasible and easy to follow, it isn't always amply explained. We're given hints and suggestions as to why characters make their decisions, but the story doesn't show enough humanity, particularly as far as the bad guys go, to enthrall us in the politics. But when all is said and done, Contraband succeeds at thrilling us. It's gritty, it's believable, and the world they create sticks with you after the end credits. Contraband is a lot better than some people will tell you. Director Kormákur lets his actors off the leash in a textured, seedy world, and Mark Wahlberg holds it all together nicely. And For that, it gets a nice big 5 out of 6 stars. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have anything to say, you know where to put it. Bye, au revoir, doi, see you next time.